Hey YouTube. So today I want to talk to you guys about how I bought this Mustang on a $20,000 a year salary. I'm sure a lot of you think that, hey, I don't make very much money, I'd love to afford a car like that someday, and people would always tell me when they see me pull up, man, I wish I could afford a car like that. Well, realistically, this is just a V6 Mustang, and they're not all that crazy expensive. This car specifically was $13,000. Just to preface this, should I have bought this car for $13,000 on a $20,000 a year salary? No, probably shouldn't have. I want to talk to you guys today about how I was able to afford this car on such low salary. Now, like I said earlier, do I recommend this? Not necessarily. I feel like you should have a nicer cushion, but if you're as desperate for a fun sports car like I was, this is how you do it. My financial situation was, I was a server at a pretty decently nice restaurant. It's about an equivalent to a Red Lobster or Olive Garden. I made approximately $600 a week. So $600 a week roughly translates into $2,400 a month, $24,000 a year. I mean, obviously there were some weeks where I didn't make as much, but you know, my average salary, you know, you could pretty easily say it was $20,000 a year. As far as my living conditions were, I was 25 years old, living with 3 other roommates. So we split a townhouse, a 4-bedroom townhouse, and rent was $350 some a piece. So I got approved for this loan because my personal payment for rent was less than a fourth of my total income, and then the payment for this was going to be $354, $13,000 car with 66,000 miles on it, a V6 engine, and only 305 horsepower, which is now lacking to me. I feel the missingness of the V8 when I get on the highway, and it doesn't quite have very much get up and go at highway speeds. You know, driving around town, we got a little pep in our step, but getting on the highway, it's fun getting on, but then once you're on, not much there. But this is about how I was able to afford it. Then found out how much my insurance was going to be after I found out how much my monthly payment would be. And insurance was going to be only $40 a month more than what I had been paying for my Dodge Avenger. So full coverage insurance on my Dodge Avenger for me at 25 years old with no tickets was approximately $210 a month. And then as soon as I moved on to the Mustang, it was now $250 a month. Can you afford a fun, nice looking sports car for a $20,000 a year salary? 3 main points are going to be, yeah, make sure you have steady income, make sure you have a decent credit score, and make sure that you're basically living below your means. It's like, you know, making $600 a week, I could definitely afford an apartment that was more than $350 for me personally. But that's how I was able to get approved for the loan, is because I was able to prove that I only paid for, or what I paid for rent was about a quarter of what my income was. Less than a quarter of what my income was. Basically, what I'm saying it comes down to is have roommates split the cost of rent, and then you can afford more fun cars. It's as simple as that. If you don't like roommates, then that's just the kind of compromise you have to make if you're only making $20,000 a year. While you're at the $20,000 mark and you want something that costs more than $10,000 and is fun, cool looking, and sporty looking, you know, it's possible, but this is what it takes. Thanks for listening in to my TED Talk today. And then don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. That really helps the YouTube algorithm out, so I would really appreciate it if you guys helped share me with the rest of the world. Who knows, maybe there's somebody else out there that's wondering how they can afford a fun sports car when they're only making $20,000 a year or less. You know, it's entirely possible for anybody, but let's just hope your credit score is pretty good, because I can't fix that. I can tell you how to fix that, but tell me down in the comments below what car you would have bought for $10,000 if you had the choice. Obviously, banks and loans and stuff are different depending, but yeah. Talk to me down in the comments. I want to hear from you.